man, Kingpin Santiago. We back again, man. I just wanted to wrap up that Rare Breeds card. Just get into it really quickly. I think by now most of you all have seen what the general consensus is as to who won and who did what, and how that card played out. Once again, shout outs to ARP for putting on that card. It was a pretty dope card, man. I'll put the link to the other blogs, primarily the Mook and Verb blog, and my thoughts on that and things like that. And once again, shout outs to those brothers for putting on a really, really dope battle, despite my reservations. So let's get into this. We have, and there's still the Big T Ill Will battle. I'll touch on that briefly too. So we had King Los, Head Ice. Going into this battle, I'm like, okay, King Los. I was familiar with his music. I knew that, I'd heard some freestyles and things like that. I'd kind of assumed before actually listening to his story and Uncle Rob interviewing him, had figured that he had been a ghostwriter, writing for other people and things like that. A lot of the lyrical cats that maybe can't seem to break into that mainstream success, that's what they'll do. They'll start ghostwriting and getting their money like that, and as long as the publishing is straight, they eating, whether you think they falling off or you don't hear about them or whatever, they still getting checks. So shout outs to him. So I'm like, but stepping into this ring. Now, I'd heard that freestyle he had spit outside of, was it Summer Madness? I don't know. But he spit a freestyle outside of somewhere.
Professional, widely respectable mind and vision, cosmic celestial, extraterrestrial rhyme encryption, intergalactic perpetual cognitive sognic rhythm of a verbal god constructing the...
And I'm like, okay. And he was going, and he's a diabolical, molecule, lyrical, miracle kind of brother, but I actually like that. I appreciate underground MCs. I appreciate pure lyricism, and that's just what it is. So, okay, I'm like, all right. But still, being on that stage and being in that ring, in that kind of atmosphere and environment, I don't care how nice you are, it still may not translate the same way. Head Ice, we know he's a OG vet. You could say he's legendary. Yeah, Ice has been doing it forever. He was doing it, off camera, certified, doing it on camera forever and a day. Has been rhyming exclusively over King of the Dot for some years. So it was good just to see Head Ice on another platform where it seems like contractually he hasn't really been permitted to do that. Hence, no URL appearances, So you kind of get that feeling with that. So going into it, and keep in mind the backstory of this battle originally was supposed to have been Daylight and King Los. And they're, pretty close from what I gather, listening to some interviews and things like that. Both are on record as having a relationship outside of battle rap. Just, a genuine, relationship, brotherhood, and so forth. So I'm like, okay. And keep in mind, King Los comes off rather arrogant, but I mean, is that not what MCs are? MCs should think that they're the best. So, but I just felt like we hadn't seen enough of this brother. I hadn't, even though he is on record and other people will vouch for his battling early on off camera and different arenas. He alludes to having beat Cassidy when Cassidy came to Baltimore. Shout outs to Baltimore. And so this kind of build up, I was interested. I didn't have like the greatest like excitement, but I'm like, let me see. Man, so check it. First round, King Los basically directs 2/3 of his verse, if not 3/4 of his verse, towards Daylight. Fire though, fire, but it's still not going at Head Ice. Head Ice goes pretty good, you know what I'm saying? And let's be clear, I thought Los's bars was crazier, but Head Ice went at King Los. Most by default would want to give that first round to Ice. I guess so. The rap nerd in me would want to still try to make an argument that maybe you could say you could give it to King Los for the first round. So moving on, second round, Los heats up and he doesn't look back, man. He's cooking, he's going ahead Ice. I think he opens up with a freestyle, two 4 bars, freestyled off the top, very relevant, nice, very poised. He actually raps like he could do it all day, honestly. Head Ice goes too, cool, but it wasn't. It just wasn't the same. It was good. It was cool, aggressive. Head Ice had some. He had some bars in there. I mean, I'm a fan of Head Ice. Let's be clear. I'm not trying to play Head Ice at all. I just feel like King Los got that second round. I don't really think there's any debating about it. And then the third, Los just continues. He continues very, very consistent. He's very smooth with bars, setups. He's clever. He's really clever. It's not just the music. He can do it back in that ring again. And I don't know. I'd be leery. I'd be leery of stepping in that ring. And as far as industry dudes, aside from my guy Joe Budden, because I still feel like Joe beat Hollow. Please don't kill me in the comments over that. But you can make the argument that Joe got those first 2 rounds. Hollow didn't do anything crazy, and Joe was more clever with his bars. He just, he got sidetracked. 3rd round, puts his mic down, and so people are just totally looking at, I guess, his performance overall differently. I feel like that really took away from how you viewed his 1st and 2nd round just because of his behavior in the 3rd, but that's another matter. So, yeah, King Los really did really well. He had that underground railroad bar that was nuts, and that was just almost the nail in the coffin. That hurt. That hurt. He told Head Ice, why would you go underground, get railroaded, just to turn around and have a white man put a chain on your neck? Yikes. What? So, yeah, that hurt. That hurt, man. And Ice was cool in the 3rd too, but nah, it just Los clearly 2-1. And then if you're a rap nerd like myself, you may want to try to debate a 3-0. So that's just what that was. Moving on to the next battle. I don't want to get into Pat Stay versus Danny Myers yet. Oh, Swave 7 versus B Dot. I think this battle will continue to be debated. This was an amazing battle. Shout outs to B Dot. Shout outs to Swave 7. Shout outs to both of these MCs for 2 different reasons. B Dot being up and coming, he's not intimidated by any type of atmosphere, any opponent. The brother takes it to anybody who wants it. He wants that smoke. And he is so solid. He is so consistent. Fresh material every time. Despite the Lux influence, he is his own dude. And, the more that you see him, while he may remind you of Lux, cadence, like he said, rhyme pacing and things like that, he still doesn't do it like Lux does it. I don't think anybody will ever be able to do it like Lux does it when Lux wants to get in that bag, that really truly intricate rhyme scheming, rhyme patterning, double and triple entendre like structures. Just he's in a world of his own. So yeah, but yeah, B Dot, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. And before the Cortez battle, we hadn't really seen him incorporate street related content, despite him being a Pyru blood. So yeah. And with Swave 7 is a vet, OG, consistent. I still think he's underrated. Swave 7 will always be one of my favorites. I still think, I don't even want to call him a gatekeeper. I just think he's somebody that just doesn't get the respect he deserves in battle rap. Just being consistent, being able to angle opponents. Swave 7 has never tried to adjust his style, his performance, his writing to any opponent. He stays in his lane and remains formidable every time he steps up to that stage. So really excited about this battle. I'm a little partial to Swave, but I was prepared to be objective if the outcome was not favorable for Swave. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's happening. So here we go. B Dot goes. Tough round. Tough. Very, very tough. Good. Poised. Great execution of all the bars. They rocking with him. Tough round to beat. Swave 7 goes. Swave comes out angling B Dot, letting him know I ain't about to do all that rapidy rap ish with you. But just everything Swave did landed, talking about would he still be considered to be a conscious rapper if I laid him unconscious? What? About to expose this blood like luminol? Ugh. Like Swave was in a bag. Word. Like he was in a bag. Like that's all there is to it. So I'm going after Swave finishes. I'm like, wow, flawless round from Swave. No, of course, no stumbles, chokes. That's not what Swave is known for anyway. So B Dot goes. Great round, an even tougher and stronger round. Only one problem. He has a moment to where I don't know if you want to call it a choke. I'm going to say it's a slight choke because he really lost his place and he had to go back twice to regain the momentum and get back into his round and, be comfortable and finish completing it. Great material though. So you're looking at it with a side eye. If you're being honest and if you're remaining objective about how you want to score this battle in this particular round. So then Swave goes. And Swave once again, he's angling. He's angling like he angled B Dot really, really well. I almost want to say he did it better than Verb did it. Everyone B Dot goes against, they don't necessarily try to out rap him because he can rap, but they attempt to angle because B Dot angles. So it's almost like they're trying to angle him back. Swave comes out in the second round talking about some I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black and black, y'all. And then he just, what? Dumb, funny, old snap, right? So then Swave goes into his round and he keeps cooking. He keeps cooking and I almost want to say Swave got it. B Dot, he choked. He choked like, it's not right, but you got to call a spade a spade. Expect these brothers to come. And in any battle, if you're on the street corners, if you're in a cypher and you lose your step, somebody's going to jump in and just start going. They're like, you lost it. Boom. My turn. And they just don't care. Like, so, yeah, even though B Dot got it back, super dope. Third, a lot of people probably say B Dot got that. And B Dot's third was super, super dope. He got his Swave on that money bags and using that money bags, being a part of Team Hami. He's white. I actually thought the dude was Spanish or something, or mixed for the longest. But yeah, money bags. He's on record. He's documented. He's used the N-word in a couple of battles. And just, B Dot with that pro-black and, conscious and righteous kind of approach, philosophy that he incorporates in all of his battles. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough, man. It was tough. He talked to Swave a little bit. So we'll say, I'm saying Swave 2-1. It comes down to whether you give B Dot the second. I think it's kind of clear that Swave got the first for me. So you let me know what you think about that battle. Next, Pat Stay versus Danny Myers. Fantastic battle. I see what the fuss is about with Pat Stay. I'll be honest. I've never really been impressed with Pat Stay. I kind of just didn't like the way he rhymed. I don't know. I just thought he was like just a multi dude. A lot of multi, syllabic kind of rhyming, but that's it. And some jokes. But what I had to admit today, not today, but what I had to admit, I guess today in this moment, what I had to admit after watching that battle was that Pat Stay can bar too. He can bar, he can joke, and he can give you just that multi, syllable kind of rhyming. Like, he can do it all. And he was great. And he could freestyle too. I always kind of forget about Pat Stay being able to freestyle. Him and Sharon. Shout outs to both of those cats, man. So, and Danny Myers. It wasn't, please don't kill me about this, but I really didn't become a fan of Danny Myers until I watched the Jose Cuervo battle. To me, Danny Myers used to always be all over the place, and it would just feel like random metaphors or random punches. But I didn't feel like he crafted his rounds together very, very well. Now Danny he's got smooth setups. He transitions very well. And I mean, of course he could always punch, but now for me, a punch is only as strong as the setup. You know what I mean? So like it's almost like if you boxing, the punch is only going to be as effective as your feet placement. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what kind of stance are you in? That's really going to dictate the impact of the punch. And I feel like when you're rhyming, the setup is so crucial. It really can impact how that joint lands. You know what I mean? So, going to the battle, I'm going to be honest, I don't even know how to call this one. I think you could say Danny Myers, Bar God 3-0. You could say Pat Stay 3-0. I think you could make an argument. I think this will just go down to be a classic battle, highly debatable, because both these brothers were really strong. Every go round, they were just strong. It was a toss up. It's just a great battle. The fans win. You let me know what you think about that battle. I can't really even go into details. I'll just say that they both had jokes. They both had bars. They both came with 3 complete rounds that were really, really tough to judge. And they both had you like, like just, you know what I mean? It was a great battle, entertaining, great for battle rap. It was great to see Danny Myers get this kind of look. Shout outs to you, brother. You work super hard. You know, you really are a fan, and you take this as serious as anyone. Shout outs to Pat Stay for coming to New York and doing your thing and not being intimidated and really, really taking advantage of the moment to solidify once again why you're one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? Not just in KOTD, but within battle rap, period. You know, we got to remain objective, man. We can't act like Pat Stay's just super trash. If you don't care for him, fine, but I'm not going to rob that brother of, you know, his skill set, what he's done for battle rap, and the fact that he's dope. He's super dope. So, yeah, man, great battle. The Big T and Ill Will battle, I didn't really care for. I'll go back and check it out again. I may blog on it. I like both of those MCs individually. I just didn't feel like that battle was anywhere close to what it could have been. I don't know. I've seen what some people feel like Big T was going a little bit. I think Big T is super talented, and I think when he wants to be, he could be one of the illest dudes in any battle. Same with Ill Will. Ill Will, I think, is Mr. Well-rounded. I think Ill Will can do everything. He can bar, he can bully, he can freestyle, rebuttal, he can scheme, punch, of course. You know, great stage presence. Of course, he can joke. You know, Ill Will is super dope. He's Mr. Well-rounded. So, yeah, man. So that's it. That's the complete wrap-up of the Rare Breeds card. I appreciate you all rocking with me out there, with this blog, and I want to continue to keep it going, man. And grateful for everybody that just rocks with your boy, man. So we're going to keep it going. Try to blog on, keep my ear to the cyber streets and all of that. And we're going to see what we got next. What's up? And probably blog on some of the things that I'm seeing that I may just feel compelled to kind of touch on and follow up with, and just keep you all abreast, man, of what's happening. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. It's Kingpin Santiago, baby. Once again, Rare Breeds card. Just to recap really quickly. King Los versus Head Ice, is that battle rap? Yes, indeed. Swave 7 versus B Dot, is that battle rap? Yes, indeed. Pat Stay versus Danny Myers, is that battle rap? Yes, sir. And despite my disappointment, Ill Will versus Big T, it's battle rap, but come on, brothers. With the expectation that you all have and the anticipation of what you all are capable of, remember, please keep it battle rap. Understand the standard. So, Kingpin Santiago, baby. Is this battle rap? Rare Breeds card, yes indeed. And with that, I'm out.